Hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to 10 Luminous Emanations. That's good. So every week we start with a short meditation, just rebooting our system to connect and to cleave with energy that exists tonight and this week. And while we doing this short meditation, we like to ask from Rav Ashlag, from the Ari, to receive any message that can help us to cleave ourselves with the Creator in a better way. Okay? So just uncross your legs and hands, close your eyes if you wish. Take a deep breath to the lower belly. And just relax our thoughts. You can hear all the noises around. The cars, to feel the now. What's really important is this special moment in time that we can connect and plant seeds for the next moment. We'd like to cleave ourselves with the energy of Tree of Life, just by thinking about it. Keep it in our thoughts, in our mind, in our desire. And while I'm reading a verse from TLE, from Tree of Life, we can ask from the Ari, from Rav Ashlag, to give us a personal message, something that will touch our heart and we feel to act upon it. We like to open our spiritual eyes, our spiritual ears, spiritual smell, to cleave ourselves with the Tree of Life. לפני הצמצום היה אינסוף ומלא כל המציאות. דע, כי טרם שנאצלו הנאצלים ונבראו הנבראים, היה אור עליון פשוט ומלא כל המציאות, ולא היה שום מקום פנוי בבחינת אוויר ריקני וחלל, אלא היה הכל ממולא מן אור אינסוף פשוט ההוא, ולא היה לו לא בחינת ראש ולא בחינת סוף, אלא הכל היה אור א' פשוט, שווה בהשוואה א', והוא הנקרא אור אינסוף. Let's take a deep breath to our belly. While we exhale, we can make a noise and open our eyes. Beautiful. So Rav Ashlag continue and saying, וכשזוכה בזה, זוכה לטעום את החיים המאושרים והמלאים. And we stopped last week in the verse that Rav Ashlag is saying, when a person got the merit, you know, what is a merit? What is a zoche, zacha, zach? What is a merit, right? You know, we all have a kind of a cosmic bank, right? So when we're doing good deeds, so we can tell, oh, what a merit you have, right? We have a merit. It's like, it becomes, you know, it's slang, also in Hebrew. A lot of people saying, oh, zchut, יש לך zchut, zchut. What is that merit? And here I was saying, you know, zoche. You're going to win. Like in English, it's to win. We like to use the exact word of 10 luminous emanations because we know when a person is purifying his vessel, now it become like clear as a glass, right? So the light can come inside and there is a circuitry, right? I mean, like the less and less and less desire to receive oneself alone. Not desire. We need to have huge desire, remember? But for the self-alone, I don't want to keep it in my vessel, right? So now the person can taste the taste of life, the taste of Tree of Life. המאושרים, but which type? He says that have a lot of joy. מלאים מכל טוב, the person have all the pleasures we, you know, the pleasures that we enjoy during the week. It's not the pleasures that Rav Ashlag is talking here. Remember, he told us, I don't know if you did the experiment last week, that Rav Ashlag said about, he speaks about, remember, about food, drinking, and sleeping. And we need to do some exercise to check how my opponent actually tricks me. with those things. So we're not talking about just the pleasure of food, drinking, and sleeping. It still can be just 1%, right? We don't have something like beyond that, the feeling, like something that will stay with me 24/7. Mikol tu ve'onig, that he says those type of life, they are full. They're full with good, with pleasure, with even any drop of damage doesn't exist in that place of tree of life. You know, there are things that it's very hard for us to, sometimes even to imagine. You know, because sometimes we have in life, even like, you know, we're receiving something and we feel a little bit like joy, but always there is something, there is another empty space that will remind us, just a second, you know, don't forget me. And we're like, I just want to enjoy it, you know, like to the fully, but okay, I need to take care of this, okay? So here he's talking about there's no damage, nothing. It's like it's so perfect. It's like we can enjoy it like almost forever. Why almost? Because, you know, we like in a split of a second we can turn our consciousness and we can do something and create empty space. Because remember, when we're talking about this type of consciousness, we can turn on and off tree of life consciousness or tree of knowledge, bad and good, less than a second. It says like in a blink of an eye. So many times, you know, we can achieve the joy and pleasures and like feel energy, but in a second we can lose it. מכל טוב ולא בלי פגם של צער כלשהו. And the person not going to feel any type of sorrow, any type of empty space in that place. המתגלים בעסק התורה והמצוות לשמה. Now, he says that when we, remember, like when we using the Torah, or when we using the precepts, right? So again, we can use them, because at the beginning we didn't use them in a sake of like, I was explaining in a different book, I think it's Wisdom with Truth, that any beginning, it starts with desire to receive for oneself alone. We're not coming just, oh no, I'm good, yeah, no, we come because we want something. Okay? So it have to start with desire to receive for oneself alone. Because first I want for myself. Now I need to transform this energy. I can't stuck there. Okay? So he's saying, you know, when we even using the tools of the Torah and the precepts, usually I want something. Even though I said, I want the light. Okay, so why you want the light? What's the reason I want the light, right? So I have different goals, right? I want to feel happy, I want to get married, I want to have wealth, I want to have health, right? So it starts also from what? I need something, I want something. We're not in that level of like just, I'm doing it in the sake of the light. Yeah, just for the sake of the light, right? Just to become a pure channel. We still have desires of the 1%, right? So he's saying when we're using the Torah and the precepts with the right intention, this is how we're going to feel. We're going to feel all of those pleasures of tree of life. You know those pictures? I think I mentioned once. There's those pictures you see like just a lot of colors, but if you focus in your energy, suddenly you enter inside of the pictures and you see like beautiful view inside. You know it, right? Mm-hmm. It's like the, I don't know if it's called 3D or like, you know, you see inside. So the same here. You know, the Torah has so much depth into it. So we can connect, we're connecting with the Torah. What is it? The tree of life, or the tools, right? We can connect to them in a superficial like way, even the sentiments of God. But you know, if you open different books of Kabbalists, I think recently it was the Ilula of Rabbi Abraham Abulafia, and he writes just the 70 names. They have like a book that explains so many combinations of meditations. I tried to do it once. It's like it's all mathematics. It's to remember all the things that there. And of course he says you need to purify yourself, like Rav was saying, to come to reach those levels. And then if you actually reach that level, you can have like all the divine inspiration and the energy from the Creator, and you can know things, right? We all want that, right? But I mean, I need to work on myself, on my desire to receive oneself alone, to purify it, to even everything is in the books. Just he explained exactly the meditation, how to do it. But I have to be like very, very pure, even to understand what to do and how to do it, and to remember all the combinations of the letters to cleave myself and connect myself with the right way of connecting with the Creator, right? So everything exists, how to connect. But I need to climb that ladder step by step, in order for me to achieve all of those levels. But I was saying, you can read the Torah, you can use the precepts. Torah tells us this from the Torah, right? 7 names of God, 40 names of God, all the combinations that we have, all the tools that we have, right? But I can each person will understand from a different level. Also the Zohar. The Zohar, you can try it. Take a verse and even read it every day or read it once a week. Even write down to yourself what you understand from the verse. And then see what you're going to understand a few days after. And then the same verse, you will see like all of them you will have different understanding. How come every year we study the same portion of the week and there is so many explanations? Right? It's like endless of explanations. Just to hear Michael Berg, unbelievable, like consciousness every year, like it's another level, right? And we're like, the same Torah. It's not, we change it, right? This is tree of life. As it all explains, like Kamayana Mitgaber. Like he mentioned, there is a river of blessings that is every time it gets stronger and stronger. So it exists, I just need to cleave myself with that. So he's saying, through the Torah, when a person is busy with the Torah and the precepts, but with the right intention, with the right consciousness. כמו שרבי מאיר אומר, פרקי אבות, רבי מאיר says, כל העוסק בתורה לשמה זוכה לדברים הרבה. The person that actually, his intention with the tree of life is in the right place, he will have the merit to receive a lot of things. What are the things? We don't know, but we know. To receive all the blessings from the Creator. ולא עוד אלא שכל העולם כולו כדאי לו וכולי. Says, not just he receive a lot of things, the entire world will actually work for him. Because we need to remember, I don't know if we talked about it, but each one of us, it says that each one of us need to think every day that the world being created for me. How many of us waking up in the morning and we wake up and feel like, oh, the world being created for me. Even from ego, right? Even like, yeah, I have a big ego. It's created for me. We don't even think about it, right? What the first thing we think in the morning? Maybe to go to the restroom, then I need to get dressed, brush my teeth, maybe if you're doing coffee, smoothie, whatever we're doing, right? We till we start to kind of, wake up, now let me check my schedule, what I have to do, right? Just a second, where is the Creator? Where is my spiritual work? Where is the world? If the world created for me, it means, first of all, I need to protect the world. Because if you have a business you love, you're not going to do whatever you want, right? You want to protect your business. So this is our business. So he says, so when I have the thought that the world being created for me, it means everyone in this world, they are there to support and help me to do my correction. So it means if someone comes during the day and push my button, I'm not supposed to get upset and angry. I'm supposed to say what? Thank you. Does that make sense? If everyone in the world born to help me to do my correction, so they're just showing me where I still have empty space, I'm supposed to say thank you. Not to get upset, not angry, not to yell at them. So he says, the Lord, so what does it mean? So the entire world will work for us, because the entire world, when we connect with the light, we become one with nature. Remember the Ari Kadosh, it says about the Ari Kadosh, that everything was talking to him. Everything. The fire, the flame, the candle, the leaves, the trees, the animals, the grass, everything. Everything was talking to him. In America there is Dr. Doolittle, no? This is the name?
Doolittle.
What? Doolittle, yeah. I was talking with the animals. So this is a movie, but Ari actually he did it. So he says, ולא עוד אלא שכל העולם כולו כדאי לו וכולי. ומתגלין לו רזי תורה, and he will receive divine inspiration. He's going to receive secrets from the Torah. ונעשה כמעיין המתגבר, and the person he will connect with that river we said before, right? The river that is getting stronger. And now suddenly what will happen to the person who receives so many secrets, he will become like that river. Because now he become a channel. It's happened to all of us sometimes, because what Rabbi is saying here, we have to taste it. Because if we never taste it, we're not going to understand what he's talking about. But we all already tasted. It's coming with like a gleam of a light, like it can come in a conversation, even simple conversation. Suddenly you feel like there is an opening and you're like saying things and you don't even know where it's coming from. It's happened to you once that you're talking and suddenly you're receiving like messages and don't know where it's coming from? Not even from a book. And you also study from it, because we have to taste that energy from the 99. Because if something we're not tasting, we don't have desire to achieve. So when he said about the taste of life, it means all of us will already taste that taste of tree of life. Why we actually in Kabbalah, why we learning, why we scanning the Zohar, why we're volunteering, giving, donation, we're working so hard. Why? Because I taste it and I want more of it. So I'm willing to work for it. Does that make sense? Of course, we want. Who more, who less? Some people tasted it and said, you know what, it's okay. If it come once, it will come again. No, but I want it as a way of life. I want to be connected 24/7. Remember the Kabbalists, even while they went to sleep, for them sleeping was spiritual work. Spiritual work. They went to sleep because they connected more and they received more messages and answers. They received answers from the upper world. So for them it wasn't like, it was so long day, I'm so tired and it's cold outside, I need to go to sleep. I'm like, no. For them it was a spiritual work. Preparing themselves to go to sleep, having questions, going to the upper world, asking, receiving the message, come back with the messages, and continue their day. Right? So it means 24 hours connection to the Creator. And he says, ומתגלין לו רזי תורה, ונעשה כמעיין המתגבר וכולי. עיין שם היטב. He sent us back. All of us, Rabbi Shak, it's beautiful how he writes. He always sends us where? Go back. Go back and read it again. If you read the books of Rabbi Shak, it's beautiful. Like every time, he sends us to go back and read it again, or to check it in different books. So it means you can read it again. You're never going to finish the book sometimes. It was. So he said, go and read it again. ועליו הכתוב אומר, טעמו כי טוב השם. Because there is a sentence that we say in one of the prayers, that we should taste and see that the Creator is good. What do I mean taste? But I'm praying. How can I taste? Because we need to taste the taste of tree of life. If we're not tasting that energy, so we don't know what to follow. He says you should taste. It means first I need to have the desire that I want to taste the taste of tree of life. There's a beautiful class for this week, portion of Vayigash from Michael Berg. You should see it on Kabbalah.com. Very, very powerful about the power of the thoughts. Very powerful. Repentance in the thoughts. And the thought to cleave ourselves with the Creator. I don't want to explain everything right now, but go and watch it. It's a very short video, but very, very powerful. So as he's saying here, so I need to have a desire that I want to taste the taste of tree of life. And again, think about it, like how many of us thinking during the day, that this is one of my desires? Maybe yes, I don't know. Do you guys thinking about, I want to taste the taste of tree of life? So we need to start to have the desire. Because according to my desire, remember, Kabbalah 1, remember? I'm building a vessel that I will fulfill. It's not about the creator, it's about which type of vessels I'm building. And then the light will fulfill those vessels. So where is my consciousness during the day? And again, remember, every day we're doing almost the same things. The same things. Doesn't matter what is my profession, the same things. We actually working on an automatic pilot during the day. Like I know already, I know. Yeah, here and there are some changes, but it's the same. And the same thing. Because I'm taking myself to those changes. And then suddenly, okay, now it's not a change anymore. I fixed it. Just a second, so how can I grow? If I'm not injecting the energy of tree of life in my consciousness, how I'm going to connect with tree of life? So because we're not doing it in a proactive way, the light, because we're doing other stuff, we don't even know what we're doing, and the light given us to taste the taste of tree of life, so we have to feel it a little bit, and then it disappeared. Now, repeat it, I don't know what I did even. I have no idea what I did. It just felt amazing. And I want more from that. And it's what we study. So first I need to have a desire. כאמור כי טוב השם, כמבואר לעיל, שהטעם טעם העוסק בתורה מצוות לשמה. It says when a person is busy with tree of life, with the Torah, with the precepts, we're supposed to taste the taste of tree of life. And to see that the light is good. When you're talking about seeing, it's the level of Chokhmah. Chokhmah, it's the level of, it's the energy of the Creator. Because in the face, Panim, so there is Keter, Chokhmah. It's the energy of the eyes. So all the time it says, you should see that the light is good. You should see the light is good. It's the level of Chokhmah. Chokhmah is the energy of the Creator. It's the energy that we all want. To feel that energy of the Creator, but I want it in a balanced way. Also the see, to see, the Zohar always telling us, come and see, come and see. You want to elevate us above the 1%, above my limited nature. Remember, we just finished Hanukkah, right? As Michael explained, the 8th candle. I want to be at the 8th. I want to be above my nature, above nature. Okay? So I want to elevate my consciousness above nature because I want to see the greatness of the Creator. Because everywhere that we looking during the day, we're supposed to see what? The greatness of the Creator. To see the wisdom, the light of wisdom of the Creator. All of that, you see all of that? Everyone we're wearing, even us, everything that exists, come from where? From the light. But why we don't see it? What do we see during the day? I see a wall, I see a TV, I see an air condition. I don't see the light. But the light is in everywhere, right? So it means I don't see the light of wisdom. I see physical matter. You see it sometimes in movies that their eyes been opened and suddenly they see through things, or they see the person feeling, like they feel his feeling, or they see what he's going through, right? Because some barriers being removed, like energy barriers. So it means the more we will go up in the levels, we will see the light of the Creator, light of wisdom, more and more in everything. Because if I want to be one, but first we said, what's the first thing I need to have? Desire. I need to want it. It's not, everything exists. There are different dimensions, right? There are different energies here. But I need to want to connect. If I'm not connecting, so yeah, okay, stop. It's going above. Umitzvot leshma. Also, if I want to see it, it have to come from right intention. Okay, why you want to see it? Why you want to see what you want to see? You know, many people want to see colors, want to see this, they go into classes, courses, doing different things, right? Why you want to see? You remember the story, there's a story that we might understand why we want. And the desire, this is why he says, lishma, lishma, lishma. It have to be with the right intention. There was a guy in the time of the Ari that somehow, he talked with the Ari. I want to learn, I want to learn the birds language and this and that. Okay, so he teaches him some meditations. He opened the channels, and then the guy is walking to work, and he listened to the birds and say, "Oh, okay, now he left the house, so what will happen in a few minutes? His house going to burn." Okay, so oh wow, I got the message, right? So you go back home, the fire start. Oh, he shut off the fire. Oh, thank God. Wow, I know the language of bird. Then day after he walk, he says, "Oh, the guy's supposed to have an accident." So when an accident, he cancel. So every time something about to happen, he cancel it. So then one day, he heard the birds are saying, "Okay, he's going to die. Like tomorrow, he's going to die." Now, how are we going to cancel that? So he went to the Ari and told the Ari, "Listen, this is what happened and what I did, and what can I do?" Told him, "Listen, I'm sorry. I told you shouldn't. You're not ready and you shouldn't do it. But you have different type of judgments, and they try to send you like messages that you're supposed to pay, like to burn your house, to burn this, to do a little bit car accident. Just to have to pay somehow. But you cancel everything. You thought it's a blessing and you did something good, but now you need to live because you need to pay because of the empty spaces." So the question is that every time we want something, I need to ask myself, why do I want what I want? What's the reason? What's the reason that I want what I want? So when he says in here, remember he says before, Rav Ashlag, what is lishma? It means like, לעשות נחת רוח ליוצרו. What's the reason that they creating the how do you call it? The airplane, when the airplane landing, how do you call this maslul?
Stripling?
How you call it?
Stripling?
Runway.
Runway? Runway.
Where the airplane was.
Maybe this is the same, I don't know this word. But the runway, right? So why they creating the runway? For the airplane to land, right? This is how it says in Hebrew. It says, Nachat ruach, nechita. That we need to prepare a vessel that my intention need to be that why I want what I want, because I want to prepare the vessel that the light can land in my vessel and I can share this light. So become a channel. So everything that I want and I'm asking for, what is lishma? I want the light to be revealed in the world. So it's not for me. It's not for me. I don't want for me. I want in the sake of the light revealed into the world and bring more light and blessings. Now, if the light comes through me, anyway, I'm the first to be blessed, yes or no? So that's the whole thing. So I don't need to think about myself. Does it make sense? If I'm a channel and the light flows through my vessel, so you feel full all the time. So there's no reason to think about myself. Yes, the beginning starts from desire to receive oneself alone, of course. I was saying it needs to start like that, but I need to recognize it, and I need to start to transform it. I need to have the right intention. Who was zoche? Now he says, so now when we do it, he says, who was zoche ve'roeh be'atzmo et kavanat habriah. So now the person will have the merit. So now he purified his consciousness and his vessel. Now he can see with his own eyes here on earth, in the 1% world, the intention of what? Of creation. It's two different levels. By study about it and really to see it and to experience it, right? It's two different levels. It's like we can talk about things and wow, well, it sounds amazing, or you actually feel it and you see it. It's two different level of experience. But to achieve that level, I need to work on myself and to purify my vessel. Okay, it's not for free, nothing for free. שהיא רק להיטיב לנבראיו. And what is the reason of creation, remember? We say it a few times in the class.
For you.
What is the purpose of creation? Yes, for you. What does it mean for you? What does it mean for you?
To receive in order to share.
Receive more to share, yes. What does it mean for you? Open your notebooks. להיטיב לנבראיו. Just to do good with his creations. So why? What's the intention of creation? להיטיב לנבראיו. To do good with his creations. And this is something we don't really see. We don't see it during the, every day of our life. If we look around us or we listen to news or conspiracies or politics, or there is so many things happening in our generation, right? It's very hard to see that creation, the intention of creation was for what? להיטיב לנבראיו? To do good with his creations. How? Look what's going on. Yeah, not because of the Creator, because we feel sometimes we are smarter than the Creator. So we invent different things that we're destroying the ways of the light to be revealed to this world. But like this, so imagine, I don't know if you can imagine, but that we cleave ourselves with that consciousness and we connect in ourselves with the intention of creation, that L'Hitiv L'Nivra, actually it's built in our vessel. And then everything we look at, we see it. That's it. Like in the Matrix. Remember the movie? Neo. One with the light. Control everything, but from the point of the light. שהיא רק להיטיב לנבראיו. Just to do good with he says just, רק. To do good with his creations. Nothing bad. Nothing. Not even a drop of bad. כי מדרך הטוב להיטיב, because how the Creator can do something bad? How? The Creator is just good. If something is just good, it cannot do bad. Yes? No? What do you think? So many times when we complain, we sometimes complain also to God, no? How come you forgot me? Look, I'm doing good deeds. We'll complain to the Creator. The Creator cannot do bad. So why I still don't have my soulmate, I still don't have this? Why? Because I'm checking myself. I'm really honest with myself. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Or I'm just a good guy that I want to receive whatever I want to receive. Why we not wake up in the morning every day and we complain to the Creator, I don't have six-pack? Why we don't do that? It's funny because we know. We're eating, we're drinking, we're not sleeping right, right? So these are not complaining. But for money, for different things, no, for sure. Light, look, I'm a good guy. Look, I'm giving, sharing. Why I don't have? I don't know. I'm saying I'm a good guy, okay? Nobody says we are bad people. But do I do what I'm supposed to do to cleave myself with the Creator? Because we have different corrections. We're not the same people. Yet the laws, they are the same. But the way we're connecting with them, it's in a different way. What I need to do. So I need to start to ask myself, because we said before, remember we said, I need to have desire, first of all. I want to cleave myself with the thoughts of creation. I want to taste the taste of tree of life. So if I have that desire, already, what will happen? The light already we start to open what? It's like a radio. You have those days that suddenly you like, I don't know, I'm just throwing in the air. You have those days that you wake up, you suddenly have love songs all day. You want to love songs, right? Then after you wake up, you want rock music suddenly. You don't understand why. Rock. Then after you just want I don't know, violin. It's happened to you. You have different music you like different days. Why? What's happened? Why? We don't even think why. It's in line with my energy. What is my energy in my consciousness right now? This is why I would like to hear this music. We don't even think about it. But how does it work? It's not about the music, it's already there. Everything has been written. It's a radio, right? Me, I'm connecting myself because my consciousness, I now want to listen to this type of music. So we transmitting like a radio. There is waves of light of wisdom because the light never, ever, ever stop to giving us energy. Right now, we studied today, right? This class now, the light continue giving us from the endless. Never stop. It doesn't wait, okay, no, let's wait for them to be good people. No, he is like giving energy all the time. We, the vessels, need to feel the sense of urgency to prepare my vessel to receive more and more and more. Imagine right now you're going outside and there is helicopters just throwing money. What are you going to do? All the time, just throwing money. You're going to pick up like the dollars like one by one. You're going to start to bring baskets and net, right? Right? You're going to invent like different things, right? You're going to engineer something, I think. You're going to find like big vessels to collect all the money, no? Of course. So imagine that the light is always continue giving. So in my mind, I want every day to create a bigger vessel because I want more. I want more. I don't know how to receive physically more. Yeah, I can go to school, to whatever university, the best university in the world. The best. And I'm sure you know stories that people, you know, there is one of the big millionaires in my hometown in Tiberias. I don't know what the teachers say about him, but he didn't know how to write and read. And he was a huge millionaire, or maybe billionaire, I don't know. But he knew like his profession. They used to build buildings and, I don't know, correct roads or whatever. Make millions. I don't know if you check his friends that went to whatever university, if they're earning what he earning. You know, it's not about what we're learning or not learning. It's about really if we're connecting and doing the work we're supposed to do in this world. So how much do I want to connect? This is how much I will receive. And we're not talking about just about money. Money is one of the things. You know, I told you last week about Rabbi Zusha. He was connected 24/7 to the Creator, and he was poor. So what does it mean? So the light doesn't love him? No. Each person has a different job. Different job. We want to be rich and connected. I'm not saying to be poor, but there are a lot of Kabbalists that didn't have money, but it's still being connected, and still they've been happy. Still they have the food, still they have what they need to do the work. Because each Kabbalist have different role in this world. In the puzzle, you know, if you look at the 7 Tombs of God, right? Each combination has different role. It's different channel. One for love, one for protection, miracles and wonders, right? They can't do the job of the other friend. Hey, listen, I want to rest. Can you replace me? And you can channel love, you know. The hey ayin, go to rest and tell the ayin lamed mem. It's for thoughts. The wrong negative thoughts. Replace me, please. Do me a favor. You know, I need to sleep a little bit. Yes, it's funny, but no, there is channel for everything. We mix in vessels. We mix in energies all the time. We don't even pay attention. And he telling us, no, you know, remember we studied, it has to be exact. Exact. If I'm start to connect to it, also, you know, we said about the radio, right? It has to be exact channel. 99.9. Oh, wow. I'm transmitting energy. What do you want? What do I want? Many times we don't know what we want. We think we know. We think. Think about it for a second. Think about it and take it with you as a thought, you know. Think about if an angel appear and he will ask you, tell me one thing that I can give you that will make you happy forever. What is that one thing that I want that will make me happy forever? You know, in a day we have so many things we think that will make us happy, right? And we think we know, or sometimes we thought that my husband, my wife, my friends, they know me for years. Look what they bought me for my birthday. I don't even like it. I mean, they don't know me, they don't love me. Do you know what will make you happy? that we complain about everyone. If we sit with ourselves and really be honest, and the angel will appear right now in the room and tell us, what is that one thing you want that will make you happy forever? Tell me and I'm fulfilling it. Do this experiment, you will see. I did it for a while. And I went to someone and I asked it was in Jerusalem, I remember. I give a class, and then in the morning, somebody came to the center, so I asked this person the question, what is that one thing I can do for you right now that will make you happy? The person, because I was so into the question, like it was from real place, the person he got like nervous, and he started to scream. I'm not kidding. And I was like, wow, it's like we don't know. We really don't know. We think we know. We think we don't know. Or if we know, we can't ask for just for one thing. My health. No, maybe money. Maybe love. A house. Immortality. What? Happiness. No, what makes me happy? We start to get confused. I'm telling you, try this experiment. You'll see. We don't really know ourselves. But we have expectations that people are supposed to know us. You are my father, my mother, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my wife, my husband. No, you don't know how to make yourself happy. You want me to make you, how can I make you happy? Does it make sense or no? And it's what he says. We need to want to connect with Tree of Life. So maybe if I'm going to be connected, maybe also the gifts will come from Tree of Life. And when a person goes to buy me a gift, the light will tell him what I need. So he will give me a gift that actually I need right now. Does it make sense or no? Who you think tell people what to do? According to my consciousness. Remember, we're transmitting the energy, and people that actually involved in our movie will receive this thought. Then we get upset. Why you get upset? But you put this energy out there, so it just come in a different shape to our life. He says, שהתואם טעם העוסק בתורה ומצוות לשמה, הוא הזוכה ורואה בעצמו את כוונת הבריאה, שהיא רק להיטיב למבריו. כי מדרך הטוב להיטיב, because remember, the light just doing good. So if something happening, to stop and just say, okay. So right now, let me stop the movie. So I'm not connected. Let me just connect myself back to the light. Instead of right now complain and blame, and I will show you how, not show you like in an angry way. Let me show you how you did mistake and how you done right, and blah blah. Oh my God! What we fall into where? To where? This is Tree of Life, or Tree of Knowledge, Bad and Good. Now I wasn't connected. Now I'm actually disconnecting myself again, and now I'm planting seeds of what? Again, of this connection to the Creator. So it means in that time now, instead of wasting time, what I need to do? Just connect back. That's it. So if I'm connecting back, suddenly, whatever the person did, I will see it in a different way. And I will say words, if I'm connected, so I will say words to do what? Elevate him. That's it. So now, I don't have to prove him nothing. Oh, you didn't listen, because you have never listened. You listen, all this. We're wasting so much time, and now the opponent is actually, he's dancing, right? Because, look, he believed to my nonsense, and now instead of connecting and taste the taste of life and connecting with the thoughts of creation, that the person needs to be what? Just feel good. So if I'm not feeling good right now, what does it mean? I'm not connecting in a simple way. Just because of him, or because of him, or because of her. Because we said, if the world been created for me, so everyone they are what? Just players, actors in my world. Now I'm not saying it's easy to do. I'm falling many times also. We're human beings. But we have the tools to raise up. I don't want to stay there like forever. I want, the less time I want to stay there. I want to run away from those places. So if I find myself, I'm reactive right now, okay, we need to start to measure, like in my mind, okay, how long it take me to jump out of that place? Okay, so there are areas we can get better, and we can actually see it and not even fall, but we're human beings, and in order for us to climb, we're going to fall. We're going to fall because we need to learn that game. Even in the professional world, people falling, losing, standing up, winning, losing, winning. This is the game, okay? So if we fall, don't feel, I'm a loser, I fail, I learn. Rav Ashek saying, no, it's okay, it's fine. Come back to the game. Let's go. Let's continue. Remember what the words of the Rav. I know I'm not okay. Let's continue. Because we're not okay. If we're here in this world, it means we did something wrong. Yes? We're not perfect. So I'm not okay. Let's continue. None of us is perfect. This is why we came back to correct. So we're going to do mistakes. We're not going to do mistakes. But I want to taste the taste of tree of life. So I'm on the way. I want to win. And that's fine. It's okay. Who are the ones that can be successful people? Who are the ones? In anything, not just the money. In anything. Who are those people?
People will fall and get back.
It means they have a goal and they don't care. They continue. Karen, Rav, imagine, like it's crazy. We're telling the stories, but if you try to imagine that, and Chas v'Sholom it's happened to you, if you continue. Karen, someone came to Karen and he put baseball ball in her head. She was unconscious. I don't know for how long. Can you imagine? Like people try to do whatever to the Rav and Karen, like crazy stuff. They continue. They have a goal. Nothing. So when we have a goal, that's it. I'm going and follow the goal. This is what it says. The Zohar says, "Shum davar lo mivnei haratzon." Like nothing can stop a desire, but a real desire. Because what is a real desire? We have many desires. So why I'm not manifesting the other desires? Whatever the desire we have. I want to lose weight. I want to have six-pack. I want to run a marathon. I want to run sprints. I want whatever with the desire we have, right? I want to be a painter. I want to be a singer. I don't know, whatever we want. Why we're not doing it? For years we have like dreams and things. First of all, maybe it's a false desire. I need to check if it's real desire. But if I'm not manifesting it, it means it's not real desire. Because the Zohar saying, what is the real desire? The Zohar saying, it's beautiful, the Zohar explain. Real desire, it's when you got a desire, it says, it sits on the person's heart. Now the heart gives the information to the other body parts, and when they agree, they participate in and they come and working together with the heart. That desire, nothing can stop that desire. Nothing. And we all taste from that type of desire. That somebody told us, no, it's not for you, don't do it, don't buy it, don't this, but you felt, no, this is me. I want to do it, and I'm going to do it. And you're doing it, and you're happy. And people around you like, and you continue. We all have those things in life, without study Kabbalah, with Kabbalah, that we actually, we like on the target, and we do, this is real desire. This is real desire. And there are many desires that I dream about it, one day I will do it, let's see, I don't have time. This is not real desire. This is not real desire. When a person, let's call it, fall in love, yes? It doesn't say, let's see, tomorrow I will call her, maybe, na. No, it's like, how can I reach her phone number? He do Facebook, this, friends, he call, no, she doesn't want, he call again, right? He's like pushing. He wants to achieve her. This is a real desire. Nothing will stop him. He will get a flat tire, he will run in the rain. Really, I'm telling you, the crazy things happen to people when they want something. But this is a real desire. He doesn't see nothing. He will go and meet that girl, right? So the same things, it's happening to different things in life. This is real desire. Real desire. So, but we can start to pray for real desire. Let's say to taste the taste of tree of life. When we ask, the best place to ask for it, it's in the time of the third meal. The third meal. So, if I don't have desire, I should ask to have desire to ask. And if I don't desire, the Rabbi should explain. If you don't have desire to ask for desire to ask for desire for desire. So it's like we need to ask even for desires. Sorry, to ask for something. But the third meal is the place that Zohar explained. It's called Ra'ava de Ra'avin, Retzona Retzonot. And the time of the third meal is the desire of all desires, the root level of all desires. There is an opening in the cosmos. We can ask for desires. This is what the Rav said. If you don't know what to ask in the third meal, ask for desire to cleave yourself with the Creator. That's the best. You connect with the light and you have everything, right? But in third meal, we can ask for those type of desires that will help us to cleave ourselves with the Creator. So I want to taste the taste of tree of life. I want to see that the light is good. So it's the light. So everything you're going to look around you will see the goodness of the Creator. This is actually very powerful. One of the teachers, we went in Israel and we drove. There is a beautiful place that you drive in when you enter into Tiberias. It's in the Galilee place. From a different entrance you come, and everything is green, and then you see the Galilee Lake, blue and green, like amazing picture, real picture. So I was driving with the teacher in that road, and then he told me, I was driving with the Rav in this road, and the Rav suddenly told me, look how many type of green there are. When you look at nature, we don't really think how many type of green there are. We just see in green. The Kabbalists see things from a different level. Suddenly, when he told me that, I started to look and said, wow, really? Suddenly I see a different picture. In a second. You understand what just happened? Like you're driving, you see a picture, right? Green. For us, green is green. Yeah, trees, whatever. Suddenly when he told me that, I look at nature and I said, wow. I didn't see it before. Wow, that's right. Each tree, each area, different green. Suddenly, now I see a different picture. So imagine when we just with a thought, we suddenly can go to a different level. Just with a thought. And if you think about it, it's very simple, no? So now when you start to drive, just look at nature, you see how many types of green. It's beautiful. This is green, just trees. This is the Creator. This is the light of wisdom. And Rav speaks about it in different books also. About the roots, about the trees, it's so beautiful. But we can see creation in everything, in anything in this world. It was working before. We can hear or what? Then we just need to skip. Oh, I pressed something.
That is
Oh,
the capsule
it's good.
shape.
Which was more magnified later, after he had.
No, at the same time, it's the same idea. It's the same idea. I'm a receiver. What does Breda Shea mean? I'm receiving all the time. What happens if I would be sharing all the time? There would be no opportunity for Breda Shea, right? But I couldn't give back to the Creator because he didn't need, he himself was totally fulfilled. So that was the capsule that created the restriction, the tzimtzum.
When you receive all of it, you become same conscious as the sharer. Then he felt that he wants to share.
Correct. Correct. It was a normal consequence. It was not that the Creator first imagined the world of Ein Sof and saw, well, no, that wouldn't work out, and therefore he changed his mind and said, well, then I'll create it another way. No. Siba Musuva. There is no such thing, and he wants to teach us something about that. That when we say something happens, something that we didn't think was good for us, right? But we did it originally, we thought it was good, right? And then we did something else. Had I not done that something else, had I stuck to my original thought, right? But then we say we wandered off into tangents and so on, and then I did what I did, and that was a mistake. Then I look back and I say, but had I kept to the original thought, then I wouldn't have made a mistake. So that what I did now was a mistake. That's one way of looking at things. The other way, it depends where you're at. If you're in the right space, then you say, when I thought originally this way, went off into a tangent, and I did what seems to be the wrong thing, I said, no, without that wrong thing, I must be coming somewhere else. It's not the terminal point. It is part of the mavar. It is part of achieving the next step. If I didn't go down, I wouldn't be able to come up.
That's the step.
If I didn't lose my money, I would never achieve a state of spiritual consciousness, which now brings me, later, wow, I got the money, and I got spirituality on top of it. Had I not lost the money, right? So we could either think of our lives as sibat musubab, which is the reality level, or the illusionary level. Each step of the way seems to be the terminal point, right? I wanted to do it this way. Oh, and I made a mistake and did it that way. And then I came to a terminal point. I lost the money. Isn't that the end? That's the end.
That's fragmentation.
Now I have to see, how do I get back all my money? Or he says, I had to lose the money because something else is going to be good later on. But not that I have to struggle now to get it back. No, they brought me here because without this, I couldn't get to the next step.
Isn't that the Black Velvet story?
Yes, yeah. Cause and effect, everything is cause and effect. There is no such thing as changing your mind. The changing of your mind or the bad decision is in the realm of the illusion. There is only one essential factor. That was original creation. And that never changed, incidentally. God never changed his mind. But it says he did change his mind. A new concept of space-time came into effect. Did he change his mind? No. No. Because he knew through space-time, it would bring us to the point that we could remove dread of shame. So it was a natural consequence. So when I lose the money, or I go through that period, that's the natural consequence. Then where are you now? Now you're back on the track, not of the illusion, of the track of reality. Now the track of reality never contains pain. It never contains that you don't have no bread. I always said, throughout the years, if someone sticks to this principle, he'll never have the fear of no bread on the table. I lost all the money. I don't even see how I'm going to get out of this. It's all over with. That's one way to approach life. Then there's the other life, approaching life. Someone gets sick. Nobody getting out of it. Doctor said no hope. Right? He's already in that frame. No hope. Well, the other fellow says, if I didn't get sick, then I wouldn't have that moment to stop to think of where I'm supposed to be going. He has to get well. Because he's moving out of that realm, because he's moving into the realm of continuity, not its term, not it ends. When a fellow loses his money, it's all over with. No bread on the table. He came to the end. Where the other fellow says, you mean they want to bring me now to some better step? This was it. So what is he injecting in his mind? Continuity, is that right?
Continuity. 2023. Oh. That's amazing. And, so I want to wish all of us, B'ezras Hashem, happy new, growing new year. And B'ezras Hashem, let's take all what Rabbi told us tonight, I start to create a desire. Desire to, I want to taste the taste of tree of life. I want to see that that is good. I want to see it. If we start to inject this type of thought, as I've said, you see, it's all a matter of choosing the movie, where I want to be. It's just a matter of practicing. Then we have second nature. So let's take all this energy and create really a new year, not just for us, because we're affecting other people. So all of people that around us can live with this type of light. Thank you.
Thank you.